This is Michigan Moments, rediscovering the pioneering history of the Great Lakes State.
We find ourselves in front of Johnson's rustic dance palace, Prudenville, Michigan, sometime in the 1930s. A striped roof stands in the forest. You can almost hear the band tuning up. The question is simple. How did this quiet lakeside settlement become a summer playground? Prudenville begins with lumber. In the late 1800s, Roscommon County was heavily logged. Timber crews cut white pine and hardwoods, floated logs, and moved on. When the trees thinned, many towns shrank. Prudenville did not. Instead, Houghton Lake became the draw. By 1910, anglers were traveling north for pike and perch. Hunters came in the fall. What had once been extraction land became recreation ground. It is a pattern repeated across Michigan, but in Prudenville it happened early and decisively. Look at a Jillian's General Store, marked Idlewild Resort. The sign advertises fresh meats, restaurant service, ice cream, and welcome to our beach. That is not a frontier supply post. That is a business designed for visitors. The automobile changed everything. On Main Street, Clark's Drugs and Soda Bar stands proud. The facade carries both vertical and horizontal signage. Inside, tourists bought postcards, medicine, candy, and cold drinks. Outside, late 1930s cars line the curb. Children linger near bicycles. Prudenville was no longer isolated. Prudenville in the 1930s was often busier in summer than it is today. The population surged with seasonal visitors. The town pulsed with outside money. Then there were the cabins. Rows of small tourist cottages, neat and identical, stand beneath tall trees. Each has a chimney and a screen door. These were not luxury resorts. They were practical. Families arrived by car, stayed a week, fished all morning, and cooked dinner inside. At Pringle's Sandwich Shop, the signage is direct, cabins in, beer out. There is no pretense. Lunches, soft drinks, cigars, candy. The roadside aesthetic is early American tourism in its raw form. Transportation expanded further with the arrival of the bus. The Greyhound bus stop photograph shows travelers stepping off with suitcases in hand. Prudenville was now part of a larger web. Detroit, Lansing, Saginaw. People could arrive without owning a car. And then there was music. Johnson's rustic dance palace sits back in the trees, a broad hall built for crowds. Dance halls were more than entertainment. They were social anchors. Teenagers met there. Couples courted. Bands traveled from town to town. In summer, Prudenville glowed at night. But perhaps the most powerful image is inside Our Lady of the Lake Church. Hunters kneel in plaid jackets, license numbers pinned to their backs. Rifles likely rest outside. It is deer season. Faith and sport share the same morning. That image says more about Prudenville than any business sign. It tells us that tourism did not erase local culture. It blended with it. Residents fished and hunted not for novelty, but for tradition. By 1940, Prudenville was firmly established as a recreation town. The lumber era was memory. The economy ran on visitors, bait shops, cabins, groceries, and dances. Yet the town never grew into a city. It stayed small by design and by geography. The lake was the center. Everything faced the water. Today, many of those buildings are gone. The dance halls are quiet. Some cabins have vanished. But the pattern remains: summer crowds, fishing boats, roadside diners. Prudenville's story is not dramatic. It is steady. It shows how northern Michigan adapted when the timber was gone, and that adaptation shaped generations of family vacations. Thanks for listening. Please follow us for future episodes.
This has been Michigan Moments, offering bite-sized morsels of Michigan history.